Mexico is one of the countries with the greatest biodiversity, featuring different ecosystems across its regions, from temperate forests and tropical jungles to deserts and grasslands. In these habitats, the variety of fauna is extremely important, making it one of the leading countries in terms of population of different species. For example, Mexico ranks second in reptile biodiversity, positioning it as one of the best examples when it comes to rare species. These species possess surprising abilities compared to others with similar capabilities. One example is the pronghorn, a ruminant also known as the American antelope. This mammal inhabits the semi-arid plains of North America, treeless areas that extend through northern Mexico, the southern and central United States, and southern Canada. Pronghorns migrate long distances between these countries, demonstrating that animals recognize no walls or borders. In fact, if the famous Trump Wall were to be built, this species would be seriously affected. This even-toed ungulate is often confused with African antelopes, but its morphology is unique and distinct, being the only living representative of the Antilocapridae family. Genetically, they are related to okapis and giraffes, sharing some common ancestors from millions of years ago, making them distant relatives of deer. The pronghorn is a mammal that measures approximately 3.3 feet, 1 meter, at the shoulder and 4.4 feet, 1.35 meters, in length, with a small 4.3-inch, 11 centimeters tail. Males weigh around 132 pounds, 60 kilograms, while females average 104 pounds, 47 kilograms, being quite similar in size to other deer. Their fur is reddish in color, with a small black mane running from the nape and a white belly, allowing them to blend perfectly into their environment. They have long, pointed ears nearly level with their horns, which are straight but curve when they begin to branch, reaching between 14.5 to 19.5 inches, 37 to 50 centimeters, in length. These horns have an extension at the division that points forward from their head, becoming a lethal weapon if used to gore. Their structure is very similar to that of giraffes, with skin covering the bony cores. Both sexes have horns, although they are generally smaller in females. These begin growing at 6 months of age and, like in all species, are made of keratin. Their dentition is particular. Incisors and canines are only present in the lower jaw, while the upper jaw has a pad that allows them to cut their food. They have 3 pairs of premolars and molars on each side, very similar to the dental formula of many ruminants, serving the same function of cutting and chewing. Their eyes are large and provide 320 degrees vision, allowing them to detect any danger across a wide range. Another difference from many deer is that pronghorns have a gallbladder. 5 subspecies of this vertebrate are known, 3 of which live in Mexico. The peninsular pronghorn is critically endangered, while the others range from vulnerable to endangered. Many groups exhibit migratory behavior, traveling thousands of miles in their movements. They form herds of hundreds of individuals of both genders and different ages, which can travel up to 160 miles, 260 kilometers, at various times of the year. However, they typically undertake this activity in winter, and when spring arrives, these megagroups separate. Like many migratory species, they travel in large numbers to increase the group's chances of survival. When not migrating, pronghorns organize themselves into distinct social structures. The primary groups consist of about 12 individuals, with a dominant male who jealously guards several females from other males. However, being highly social animals, most individuals form groups. Young bachelor males gather in herds while they develop the strength and size needed to attract females and establish their own groups. These territories are typically established near water sources, which they defend through scent marking, vocalizations, or aggressive confrontations with intruders. Sexual dimorphism is evident in size. Females are smaller with less developed horns, while males display more vibrant coloration. This striking pigmentation attracts females during the breeding season, which occurs between mid-September and October, autumn in the Northern Hemisphere. During this period, males compete through fights and courtship displays before mating. A fascinating biological fact is that females can ovulate up to 7 eggs, but can only sustain 2 embryos. The remaining blastocysts are reabsorbed by the body when they fail to receive nutrients. The gestation period lasts about 252 days, with most births synchronized to occur within the same time frame. A strategy similar to domestic goats and sheep that ensures optimal resource availability for newborns. First-time mothers typically deliver a single offspring, with twin births becoming more common in subsequent pregnancies. Newborns must stand within their first few minutes or risk being abandoned. Mothers have 4 mammary glands in the inguinal region and nurse their young for 3 weeks before weaning. Juveniles gain independence between 1 and 1.5 years of age. Females reach puberty at 16 months, but begin breeding at 2 years, while males achieve sexual maturity at 3 years. Their lifespan averages 12 years in captivity and 16 years in the wild, a difference attributed to their migratory behaviors. The pronghorn ranks among the fastest land animals, the second fastest mammal, capable of reaching speeds of 62 miles per hour, 100 kilometers per hour. Unlike cheetahs, which can hit 68 miles per hour per 110 kilometers per hour, but only in short bursts, pronghorns can maintain 50 miles per hour, 80 kilometers per hour, for distances up to 0.75 miles, 1,200 meters, equivalent to Usain Bolt running a 0.62-mile, 1,000-meter race at top speed and still losing. This extraordinary capability evolved in response to fast predators, developing specialized musculature, digitigrade locomotion that reduces friction, and lungs that maximize oxygen absorption for ATP energy production. Young pronghorns face numerous predators in their habitat. Bobcats frequently hunt the calves, while mountain lions ambush adults when undetected. Coyotes also pose a significant threat, hunting in packs and taking turns to exhaust their prey. Additionally, large raptors like golden eagles may capture young specimens. To remain vigilant, these animals can spot predators from distances up to 1.86 miles, 3 kilometers, thanks to their acute vision. When surprised, they don't hesitate to defend themselves with powerful kicks or attempts to gore attackers with their horns. While the species is generally classified as of least concern, certain subspecies face significant threats. The peninsular pronghorn, for instance, is critically endangered with only about 200 individuals remaining in the wild. This alarming situation stems from multiple factors. Illegal poaching. Unlike with lynx populations where controlled hunting might be beneficial, this approach isn't feasible given their critically low numbers. Agricultural expansion, disrupting migration corridors, and habitat fragmentation caused by the U.S.-Mexico border wall construction. The pronghorn's ecological value is immeasurable, but its agricultural significance is particularly noteworthy. Beyond being a regulated game species in the United States, generating substantial revenue, pronghorns enhance rangeland quality by controlling thorny, invasive, and harmful plants. Their grazing promotes growth of premium forage crops like alfalfa, hay, and wheat, ultimately benefiting domestic livestock. However, they can transmit parasites causing pseudostrategiasis and meningeal worm disease, making thorough cooking essential when consuming their meat. This swift desert warrior is vanishing from Mexican landscapes. Its conservation is vital not just for human interests, but for maintaining ecosystem balance. The pronghorn undoubtedly deserves our dedicated protection efforts. I hope you enjoyed this exploration. If so, please like and share to help grow our channel. New viewers, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and until next time.